record. Let me just make sure we're recording. Wait, can you lower the volume there? It's also fuzzy. Okay, we're recording. Okay, we're in present mode.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm waiting for the slide to show up, Ashley. Okay. All right, so last week, whenever we met, we talked about, Success Club, and we wanted to touch on challenge group. So the first thing that we're going to talk about this morning is when to post an invite to a challenge group. And the reason why this is important is because you don't want to start a challenge group on a Friday. It's kind of like a mental thing. I know for myself, when Monday comes around, I know that it means business, and timing is everything. So the first step when you're creating a challenge group is to set a date for the group to start. I know that we have tried a lot of different things. We've tried starting the promotion, like the first of the month, through the first couple of days. Then we start 21 days, and then we end, right at the end of the month, and continue that way. Not everything is going to work for everybody, so just find what works for you and go with it. Now that we're doing the revolving door group, we kind of haven't been doing it that way anymore. We kind of just add people here and there, just because it's never ending. So that's what's working for us now. The second step is to create the group on Facebook and set it to secret. The reason why I say to set it to secret is because if you want to set it to a different setting and have other people be able to see it, that's fine. But until you get everything like your cover photo and your members added, just set it to secret. And then, as time goes on, if you want to change it, edit it then. The third step, start posting your results and use that as your invite. This is where you're going to start inviting. I say get creative with your wording, because that's your invitation. People are seeing what you're writing, they're seeing your results, and ultimately that's what's going to build your group. So just be consistent. People see that you're doing all these workouts, but if they're never seeing like before or afters or before and during, then they're not going to trust that what you're doing is working. So just keep that in mind. Ashley, will you put it to a slide of, I think there's one of you side by side.
That one?
No, of you and your results, like side by side.
This isn't the one, the week 1, week 3?
That one right there, yeah. Okay, so here's a perfect example. Ashley, she's doing a new program. She just had a baby, and this is what's going on. She posts videos and pictures of her during her workouts and after her workouts, but now people are seeing, hey, whatever Ashley's doing, that's really working. So this is going to get people interested. She's already got people following her, watching her videos, and whether or not they sit there and they watch them every single day, they see her posting them. She's being consistent, and that is what is going to lead you to success, essentially. So I just wanted to see you guys to see this of Ashley's, it's showing her transformation, and that's what we need to see. Because if we're posting, hey, I did my workout today, and you show your sweaty selfie, like you can only do that so many times. You don't want to be repetitive. So switch it up, show your results, and post an invitation for somebody to join you. Okay, you can go to the other slide that you were showing.
This one? This one went to invite?
No, I'm done with that one. There you go. Okay, so
my computer's a little laggy, I guess.
That's okay. We talked about how the challenge groups are the bread and butter of your business, and essentially they are. It's the way that you're going to hit your success club. It's the way that you're going to earn income as well as volume. Not necessarily do you always, are you always going to get a success club point, because returning orders, they're going to create volume. They're not going to always create a Success Club point. So just keep that in mind. And you do need volume. So that's very important. Your challengers will blossom into coaches. You never know who that is participating with you might want the opportunity to stay home with their kids. They might want the opportunity to have an extra $200 a month. Like, that might be a car payment for some people. Like, just because you're not making $100,000 when you start out, it doesn't mean that somebody else couldn't use that income opportunity also. I know that whenever I was previously married, like, I struggled to buy groceries sometimes. Like, I didn't have money for my car payment. I didn't have money to pay my insurance. Like, I was married, yes, there was 2 incomes, but that didn't always mean that I was seeing that money. So if I would have started coaching then, like, that would have been a big blessing for me. But I didn't know about that opportunity at that moment. So you never know who could benefit from this. Even if you're only making an extra $200, don't think of it like that. Think of it of what it could do for you. This also keeps you accountable. I know that for me, showing up to my challenge group every day, it's keeping me accountable. Like, if I didn't have to go and post in my group, like, I don't know what else I'd be doing, you know? Like, and another thing, like Ashley's going to touch on, is find somebody to help you. If you are the only person doing it, it does become overwhelming. So splitting it up with somebody else, that's really going to help you. Ash.
What slide do you want?
This one is a great invitation to a challenge group. It's showing Ashley doing her workout. It's got some text on there that's not overdone. I didn't screenshot the whole invitation, I don't think, but it wasn't salesy. It showed, 21 days of commitment. It didn't say a certain title of program because, let's be honest, anybody that's doing a Beachbody workout, they could be doing Beachbody On Demand. They could do size. They could do PiYo. You have to think all of these programs now are using the 21-day fixed nutrition plan. So it really doesn't matter what workout you're doing as long as you're doing it. Everyone's going to get different results because they're all doing something, a little bit different. But the important thing is just put yourself out there, show what you're doing, invite in a non-salesy way, and before you know it, you're going to have a following, and people are going to come to you, as well as the invitation that you're putting out on social media and private messaging as well, which Ashley's going to touch on that. I wanted to talk about the 3-day refresh a little bit too. Well, I think everybody here is in our Biggest Loser group, yes?
No, I didn't do it.
But you're in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody in there here, I think, is in the group. I wanted to talk about the 3-day refresh because it's a tool that I don't think everybody takes advantage of, and that they could. You could either give this away as a prize, for a challenger that's doing amazing, rocking, 21 days, lost a lot of weight. We're doing the Biggest Loser right now, and, people in there that already have Shakeology, they already have their workout, they might try the 3-day refresh and bump their results a little bit. That does give you, on average, at least a 4-pound weight loss. So I just thought that would be a good tool to share with people that maybe, don't know about it. And maybe some of you guys have never tried it. And I feel like once we get excited about something, that everyone else gets excited about it too.
Yep.
The Ultimate Reset. I was talking to Ashley a little bit about it, and I think that this is probably going to be something that I'm going to do in the near future. I haven't done it before because I was like, the money kind of held me back a little bit. It is an expensive tool, but everybody already knows about Hammer and Chisel. They already know about the 21-day fix. A lot of these programs are showing up on Amazon, on eBay, which, I mean, some of the top coaches, that's where they got theirs. So don't ever turn anybody away for ordering off of Amazon and coming to you for support, because you never know. That could be your next rockstar coach. Sorry, hold on a second. The Ultimate Reset, it comes with all kinds of different products. Ashley has used the Alkalize, right?
Yeah, the
Is that what it's
packet.
called?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
called
So I
Alkalize.
don't really know too much about what is all included, but I do know that a couple coaches that I follow have done it, and they've had awesome results. It's a lot of whole, clean foods, and not only would it give you, a great result to share, but it would give you a lot of volume, and it would be something new. So I'm thinking about doing that here soon.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too, and maybe we could do like a coach group too, if we want.
Yeah. And just share it, and it would be new content. This was a post that I had used kind of like an invitation. It was a picture of just a selfie that I had taken a few months back, and like I've told you, like don't be scared to share pictures that are not from the present right now. I, take selfies and stuff, and I just save them on my camera, and one day you might have a good post, but you look a hot mess. Like right now I have no makeup and my hair's not done, but I might have a good quote to post, and this is where that comes in. So it was my Motivation Monday. I think that muscular legs are one of the best features on a woman. This was one of my progress pics for a few months ago. Next Monday starts another virtual fitness project, and I even like to be held accountable. Participants, post your email below or private message me, and we will get you set up. So that was just my way of connecting with someone, letting them know, here I am. I like to be held accountable to you, and join me. You don't always have to say join me or whatever, but this was a post with confidence. I wasn't asking anyone, hey, are you anyone interested, message me. I was saying, participants, post your email below. I was directing them on what to do. Were you going to say something?
No.
Were you going to say something, Ashley? Okay, no. That's what I mean whenever we talk about posting with confidence. Do not ask for permission, okay? You have to fake it until you make it in this business. Like, no one knows my income level at this point. No one knows my rank. No one knows any of that. So at this point, they just know that I'm a Beachbody coach, and that I'm posting that it looks like I'm being successful, and that's what people like. They're going to go to somebody who looks successful. So you see these top coaches sponsoring their ads and stuff, and hiring and so on and so forth. They're posting with confidence. They're not asking, oh, I'm looking for 5 people to join me. Please message me. No, they're saying, I'm hiring. I'm looking for these qualities. If you have it, I'd be interested in talking to you. This was a group that was free that I was doing. I had taken a background from, I think I had Googled meal prep images. So I took that as my background, and I went into PicMonkey, and I cropped out myself in a photo from Summit that I had taken, and I just added some text to it. I didn't overdo it, and I just wanted to let everybody know, a lot of people get overwhelmed and confused, and they have nowhere to start. If it sounds familiar, then this group is for you. And I was letting them know that I'm going to simplify everything, show you how to incorporate healthy options into your already busy life, as well as provide you with a grocery list of 5 of my favorite recipes. If you'd like to be added, please post below and tag 2 friends that you know will benefit as well. At this point, I was using a different approach. I was saying, if you would like to be added, please post below and tag 2 friends, okay? So I wasn't asking them to come to me and just message me. I was asking them to bring their friends, okay? So this was a whole different approach, and it worked really well because their friends might not have a coach. They might not know what Beachbody is all about. They might have never heard about challenge groups. So this was an opportunity to introduce this to new people.
Did my screen go away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Hold on. Shit.
God, girl, you got like 100 things open.
I know, it's all the pictures that I downloaded. Where it's not, do you see this? It's not.
What were you on? Slides?
Yeah.
Go to the 3rd one. Right. Is that it?
That's created.
Maybe minimize the screen. Maybe it's a different screen.
No. These are all the pictures.
Well, if you want to just go by the pictures, I mean, that's fine.
All right, we could do that too.
Okay.
Well, we did that one. We did that one. We did that one. I probably exited most of them. But
go to the
there's a way.
Go to Bonnie Ingles picture too.
You were on your food one, right? There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So
that's okay. I pretty much covered that one. Go to the one about Bonnie Ingle.
This one?
The one of Bonnie Ingle.
In her bathing suit?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that one. This one was a really good post also. She's posting with confidence and she's showing her proof. This is kind of like going back to when I was talking about Ashley's, like, you know, her transformation. This one, she's telling you, I'm telling you, all the missed cookies, the I don't want, the hard sweats, it's all worth it whenever you're finally confident enough to purchase a cheeky bottom bikini. It's basically all about the bikinis. Well, confidence. She's showing herself. She had more showing than this, but I had to crop it to put the text below. But I love it because she's showing her personality, she's posting with confidence, and she's showing that it's really working. So these are all the things that are going to bring you people to add to your challenge group. That was good.
Okay, so next up was mine. All right, so we have inviting, law of attraction. So basically, pretty much the bullet points for inviting. You're always going to get what you put in. You may not see everything right away, but if you're consistently inviting privately, people will reach out and message you. You just have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. It's kind of like the compound effects and pumping a well. Like you could pump, 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 and you don't see any of that water coming out of the well. But once you're on your 50th pump or something, all of a sudden all this water starts coming in. And that's pretty much the best analogy we can come up with for when you are inviting people to join you either with the coaching opportunity or in your challenge groups. Inviting publicly, more people will see what you're doing and that you're for real with this. People want to trust someone. So you always want to build trust. You want to let people know that you're serious. And when people are ready to commit, you want to be the person that they think of when they're ready. Till this day, I have people, and I could share some screenshots later on in the group this afternoon. I have people that I invited in March that never responded to me. And this month and last month, they would write me, hey girl, what workout are you doing? I think I'm ready to join one of your groups. Meanwhile, they never even responded to me. Or I did a no, and I never followed up, and I kind of kicked myself in the ass. I see a lot of people messaging me now, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I never followed up with them. Get a success partner. Brittany mentioned this earlier, and if you're wondering what a success partner is, me and Brittany are perfect examples. Both of us don't have coaches yet, so that's why we're working together right now. And two heads are always better than one. Success partners, they're going to give you accountability. They're going to give you new ideas, different perspectives on things. They're going to be somebody you can vent to. You're going to have a new friendship and a new bond. I swear, Brittany is my sister from another mister. We always say that.
We have a lot in common, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's so weird. You're going to have someone that could relate to what you're doing, because a lot of us, we have spouses that either support us or they don't, or boyfriend, whatever, or even friends. And when we want to talk to them about it, it's kind of we could either A, feel uncomfortable, or B, they don't really understand. And Anthony really good with me as far as, talking to me about business and everything, but sometimes he just doesn't fully understand the big picture. And then you have other people where their family or friends, they don't even want to hear it. So that success partner will be somebody you guys will always be able to turn to and relate to. They're going to push you to be better and do more. So a couple of great things. Have a success partner. You have somebody to go to for Saturdays with. You have somebody to either start a team cup with, or you guys can have your own team cups at the same time and talk about what's working and what's not. You have somebody that you can go to Summit with. You have someone that you could do Success Club trips with. You have someone to hold you accountable as far as becoming a Success Club All-Star, which is hitting Success Club 12 months consecutively, and a Success Club Legend, which is hitting Success Club 24 months consecutively. In the beginning, it's going to be someone that will hold you accountable with Success Club every single month in the very beginning. You're going to have someone that's going to help you with rank advancement. You guys could talk about strategies that are working, strategies that aren't working. And then Brittany and I, we're working to become elite coaches hopefully this year. So Brittany and I are examples of we're trying to get to elite. So we're pretty much holding each other accountable for that. You want to be proof the product works. Brittany shared a bunch of great slides and examples with you earlier, so I apologize I don't have any. But be proof the product works, because we don't always want to do something or feel like we have to. But if we expect our challengers and coaches to do it, we need to do it too. So people need to see what you're doing. You need to see, you can't go up and post something like, hey, join my next challenge group. Shakeology is great. I love it so much. But once you start seeing that someone's constantly doing a new recipe with Shakeology, or you see it in the background of their picture, that like Shakeology shaker cup, they're going to know you're always doing it. And then when you post an invite, it's kind of like, all right, that aha moment. There's something saying that goes, you need to see something 7 or 8 times before you believe in it. So that's why consistency is so important. Like right here, if we want customers to follow us and our products and see value, we need to follow it and share about it. So when we're inviting, we might get a lot of no's because people don't see the value in what we're doing. But if we share that value and then invite, then we'll have more of a chance of that. You want to share your workouts. I have it down in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It might be a little small for you right now. But you want to share your workouts, your meal plan. So example would be recipes. You want to share that you're doing Shakeology. Example would be recipes. Or you could take a picture wearing a Shakeology shirt, but don't post anything about Shakeology. But it's there. Just like having a Shakeology shaker cup in the background, or a canister, or a bag. You post that in the background, but you just don't say anything. It's kind of like leaving like little like hints here and there on social media. You want to get creative and be you. So weaving what you're doing into your posts. You want to be adding value, and you want to share the value of a challenge group. You just don't want to say, hey, I have a challenge group going on. I'm looking for 5 more ladies. You could say, hey, this challenge group is great for accountability. It's free 24/7 access. One-on-one support and group support, you can't beat it. That's the value of it. You guys need to be participating in the challenge. I see a lot of people liking our stuff in the challenge group that we're posting right now, but I really suggest that you guys start participating like a challenger yourself. I have to give Barbara a shout out. She's doing great. I'm pretty sure your coaches are too. Yeah, you guys are really like sharing.
I just feel like it gets more momentum going.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna do 2 things. It's gonna get the momentum going for the rest of the challengers in the group. But once you guys start adding your challengers into our group for now, you're gonna have challengers that participate. If you're putting challengers in our group that aren't participating, I could assure you it's because you guys haven't been participating. So we really need you to start participating and start adding value in there, guys. You guys can post whatever is working for you, what's not. If you have a recipe and our challenge for you today isn't share your recipe, go ahead and share it anyways. Start acting like the leaders that you are. Okay, inviting content through posts and private messaging. So on your, like Brittany shared earlier, you want to give a call to action, whether it's tag 2 friends, like this post, comment with your email below, like and private message me, fill out this application and having a link at the bottom with your Wufoo app form. You want to target your niche audience. So if you're inviting, and you say if your niche audience are busy moms, you say, weave it in something like the challenge group is really, you're in and you're out. It shares a bunch of tips for when you're on the go and great meal plans or great recipes and snack ideas for your kids. That's going to bring your target market over to you. You want to be specific with who you're reaching out to. And I have jab, right hook here. Because the way I look at running our social media pages, Brittany and I, we give a lot of value throughout the week. And then that Sunday or Monday, we hit our audience with an invite because we're giving value. So we're kind of got to think of it as like we're building up to the invitation post. We're not going to post on social media, oh, hey, we're getting our hair done. Whoa, hey, we're working at the salon today. This coffee's really great. I'm watching TV right now. Look at my dog. Hey, come join me for my challenge group. No, we're adding value that has to do with a healthier lifestyle and sharing our own life and then inviting to a challenge group. So privately, when you show love on their page and you start asking questions on their pictures or their statuses, it makes the private message a little bit easier. I know for me, I feel a lot more comfortable when I'm talking back and forth with somebody on their Facebook page and then I bring it over to a private message. I still do feel a little awkward just messaging somebody privately right off the bat. That's why I like to form them through their page first, and then I move it to a private message, and I don't necessarily invite them right away. I'll still form them and we'll still talk, and then I'll give them that invite because I want to build a connection with a person. I don't want to say, hey, I'm running, I don't know if you saw my post, but I run challenge groups and I'm a Beachbody coach. Do you want to join me? Because I wouldn't like it if somebody did that to me. I have a lot of people that sell Arbonne up here and they just message me, oh, your baby's really cute. We have baby products. Here's my link. No, I don't care. I don't like that. I have one girl, she only reaches out to me every time she's trying to make a sale. And that just rubs me the wrong way. And I don't want to be like that because this is a people business. I want to help people. Shoot, if they even already have a challenge pack, I still want to help them. I want to build that relationship with them. Don't forget to follow up. Like I said before, people will message me that I invited last year, and I'll look back up in the messages. Oh my God, I invited this person and I never even followed up with them. In the summertime, I hit Success Club by the skin of my teeth because of my follow-ups. Brittany, I think it was August where we were having like a really hard time.
It was, yes, back to school because everybody was their kids. It is the peak of when everybody in Beachbody has a hard time closing sale because people are focused on school supplies. They're focused on, all different things, and fitness is not one of them. It's the same thing around Christmas. It's very hard because people's priorities have shifted. But then come January, it's a totally different story.
Yeah. So what helps me is I just go back through and we follow up. And we always say the power is in the follow-up. So we just don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that we always made. I think that's it for the slides. Yeah. All right, let's unmute.
Did Heather get off?
No, she's here.
Oh, okay. I didn't see her on there.
All right, guys, so let's open it up for questions. So let's go around and Shannon, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Not really. I'm gonna have to go back and be able to look at the slides because I didn't see some of them. But
okay, that's cool. Now, is there anything that you're having struggles with or that's working for you this week?
Well, I know it's not part of the program, but I've been going to kickboxing a lot too, and I feel like
that's good too. Like even if you guys are going to the gym, you could share it, and I saw that you're sharing that. But we also want you guys to share that you're coaching because if I was to go to your page, I don't know that you're doing anything Beachbody like the Shakeology or Beachbody program or that you're coaching. So we always want to make sure we're kind of weaving that into our posts.
Okay.
Can I put something in there?
Yeah.
Shannon, do you have any children?
I have a nephew that I take care of.
Okay, so you take care of him. The one thing that I used to actually go to kickboxing class. The problem that I had with it was there was a commute it was 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back, so that's an hour. Plus the time of the class was an hour, so that's 2 hours out of my day. Plus I had to drag the kids along. sometimes, you know, they were entertained, but sometimes they weren't. So it's like, what do you do with your kids, you know, or maybe in this instance, your nephew. So maybe spin it, if you're sharing about going to kickboxing, that you love it, but the downfall is the commute. Or, you know, make a positive about the opportunity for, you know, your at-home workouts, but you're still enjoying what you're doing at the gym or your kickboxing or whatever.
Okay.
That's just a tip.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Something you can also think about too is going on the Beachbody On Demand and trying out the Les Mis kickboxing. See if that's on there.
Yes, I love that workout. It's freaking awesome. It's like my favorite cardio workout. No lie.
It is the shit. And Britt, did you do kickboxing?
I love it. But you know what? Every time I hear the music, like if I hear a song on the radio, it makes me like I relate to it. I know that song from somewhere.
I know, I'm the same one. All right. Barbara, do you have questions?
How do I get a success partner? Like, how do I work on that?
So you could ask somebody, like you could come to me or Brittany and just tell us what some of your goals are, and we can find one for you. So it could be like the girls on either one of our teams, or you could just post it in our group. Just say that you're looking for a success partner. You could do that in our team, or you could also go to the Fitz Dynasty team page, the bigger one, and say you're looking for a success partner. But I would try our group first to keep it like kind of like close knit. I think that would be best.
Okay.
Yeah. Heather?
Heather, can you talk about what we were talking about yesterday?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You were talking about the girl with the Visalis and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I have this girl that contacted me through the actual Fitbit app because we do challenges back and forth, and she was a coach about a year and a half ago. The coach she had didn't really do anything with her. She was doing the Beachbody and the Shakeology, and her coach dropped, so now she's got her upline coach. Well, now she's interested in actually doing the whole coaching thing again and wanted to know how to do it. So she contacted her upline coach, like I told her to do first. And her upline coach basically told her she could not promote Shakeology and be a coach because she's doing the, what was that shake called? The Visu
Visalis. Body by Vi. Is that what it's called? Is that the one that she's doing? I think that's what you had told me.
Yeah, it's something like that. I've never heard of it before, so. And I was like, you know, a lot of people do promote the Shakeology, even though they can't do it, you know, for medical reasons, and they do the programs and things like that. Well, then I find out that she's doing that shake, and I asked her why, and she said it's because it's cheaper and she likes the flavors better. And she couldn't talk last night.
Did you ask her like whenever she was doing Shakeology how she made it?
No, I didn't get a chance to talk to her at all last night after I sent her that text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm really not sure what to even do with this coach, because if she's doing that one product, then I mean,
here's my favorite
product. So
I think that you should talk to her, and first of all, if she had the coach discount, it might be the same price as her shake that she's doing now. And maybe she did not find the perfect recipe, so that might be why she didn't like it, because like I told you, I didn't like the smell of the strawberries, so I didn't ever try that. Chocolate is just my favorite. I tried the vanilla. You know, some recipes were better than others. So I do think that different recipes give you a different feel for Shakeology. You have to find what works for you.
Right.
You know, some people only make it with water, and it's not good like that, you know, to some people. Some people have only made it with almond milk, and, you know, whatever the case may be. So find out how she made it. That could be what's holding her back. The price, she could do the coach discount, and that would potentially save her, you know, $30. So that might be a good point for you to present to her also. And when you do advance with Beachbody, you cannot do, you know, you should not be selling any oils or Arbonne or anything
You can't
like
do
that.
two multi-level marketing.
Okay.
So that might be what her upline coach has told her. And then also, here's my thing. It's like Lexus and Kia, okay? So you're a Lexus, dealer, all right? But you're driving a Kia. Okay, so your potential customers are coming on to see Lexus, and you start talking to them, and they're like, oh, well, which one do you drive? And you're like, oh, I drive a Kia. And they're probably like, why? Like, why do you drive a Kia? Oh, because it's cheaper.
Yeah, see, and that was kind of like my thing. Like, I was like, well, you can't really sit there and promote one product and do the other, because then your customers are going to be like, well, why are you doing this instead of this? So you're
Exactly.
kind of like contradicting yourself in that aspect. So,
Right. So why wouldn't she just want to go and be a coach for Visalis or whatever? Like, I don't get it.
And that's where it comes down to, too, being proof that the product works.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of can't really do all that. So I just wanted to touch on, too, I have a couple of girls that are inactive. You have to be active. You either need to buy or sell 50 PV. If you're not active, you're kind of not really being the product of the product, because you're not drinking your Shakeology, because we want you to be on Shakeology Home Direct, so you could be qualified for Success Club. Just because you guys are hitting like Success Club 5, if you don't have that Home Direct order, you're not going to be qualified to be in Success Club. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you that happened to me. I'm just going to say, for a while, I didn't treat my business like a business, okay? So instead of having a separate checking account where all of my weekly paychecks went and covered my Shakeology, my business fees, and so on, I used it as an income, which that when you run a business, you cannot use the money you make to have a profit for a while, okay? Your business is not going to be profitable when you just start out. So what I say is create a separate checking account for your business fees and your Shakeology or whatever you're purchasing, okay? And the reason why I say this is because when you're hitting Success Club, you're going to have income. And that income will cover your Shakeology costs for the month. So there's no reason why you should ever be inactive.
Right. I mean, people are in a lot of different situations, and trust me, like I understand, because I had Anthony. He's one of my coaches. Mm-hmm. And I let him go inactive a few times. So what I started doing when the Performance Line came out, I started running my Performance Line orders under his account to keep him active. And in turn, I would also bonus off that. There was a couple of other things.
What I was going to say, though, Ashley, before I had done all of that, I had canceled my Shakeology HD order, okay? But I was hitting Success Club, right? So I hit this for months and months of Success Club 5. Well, I just want you guys to know that did nothing. I got the point. It showed that I had earned the point, but I wasn't qualifying for any trips. Pretty much the points have no value at that point.
Yeah. And what you guys put into this business, you will get back tenfold. I know some of you guys may feel like you're struggling. I felt like it in the very beginning too, and we still feel like it. You guys aren't the only ones who aren't being told no, who aren't kind of like, should I post this? Is somebody going to think that's weird? Like, you'll feel better, and you're going to get more comfortable with everything over time, and the more you do it. And I want all of you guys to know that Brittany and I are here for every single one of you. So don't ever hesitate to ask us questions. If you're talking to somebody and you don't know what to say to them, reach out to us. If you're inviting somebody to the coach opportunity, we're here for you. If you guys need to know, like, kind of what to say, or if they have a question and you don't know how to answer it, we're here. The file section in our group, that's for all you guys to go to and use as a resource. Everything you need is in our files group and our team page and the Fitz Dynasty team page. If there is a challenger or a coach you want to bring on board and they want to talk to you on the phone, or you feel like you want to talk to them on a phone or a Zoom call, Brittany and I will hop on with you guys to make it more comfortable if that's something you guys need from us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Barbara, how did you do with your 21-day fix challenger that was going to purchase from you?
I'm still waiting to hear back from her. I'm gonna follow up with her today
Okay.
because Sunday she told me that she had to look at it when I sent her all the links, and then Monday morning, like mid-afternoon, I followed up to see if she had any questions, and she told me she needed to look at it when she got home Monday night from a doctor's appointment, and she'd get back to me, and I haven't heard back yet.
Okay. Don't sweat it, because one thing I realized is that not everybody is on Facebook as much as we are as coaches.
Right.
You know, not everyone else is like, oh, let me check my inbox like we are. You know what I mean?
Right.
But one thing, when I'm inviting people and they want to purchase from me, I dig deep. I ask them questions. And when they tell me that they're ready to order, that's when I send the link. I never send the link.
Well, she told me she was ready to order, so that's why I sent the link, because we went through it because my husband works with her stepdad, and her mom is the one who approached me when we went to a company dinner on Friday.
Oh,
And
nice.
her mom was like, I'm going to pay for it. She's like 40 pounds overweight. So I talked to her. I asked questions. I shared my story with her. And she's like, all right, how do I get started? How do I order it? So that's when I sent her the link.
Gotcha.
And-
I have a question. Barbara, have you created a Woohoo form yet?
No.
This is where the Woohoo form really helps me, is whenever you're going through a conversation with somebody and you want to find out their goals, what they're doing. It really does simplify the back and forth process. Basically, what you do is you create the form. You could use Ashley's or I as a guide. I was telling Heather this yesterday. And you ask questions, you dig deep, you find out what their nutrition is looking like, because you just said she wants to lose 40 pounds. That would be one of her goals. Anyway, long story short, you already know all of this because it's right there in the form. And you could even print it out and put it into a binder so you can reference back to that, at some point. But it will have your link in there. I feel like whenever you send somebody a link, it goes back to like what Ashley was saying with the girl from Arbonne. I feel like you have them create a free account. Don't just like say, okay, here's my link. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, well, I sent her the free account. I told her to make her free account and let me know, and she asked me for the link because she was going to make the free account and just order. So I did that, and then it's Thursday.
Okay.
I mean, it happens.
Well, maybe
It
just follow
happens.
up with her.
What, Britt?
Yeah. Maybe just like follow up with her, be like, hey girl, just wanted to check in with you, see how your week is going, and kind of just ease into it and see what's going on. Maybe she hasn't been on Facebook, like Ashley said. You never know.
Okay.
And like maybe too, like when you follow up, I always like reiterate their goals to them. Like I'm like, hey girl, like I know you told me that you wanted to lose 40 pounds. I haven't heard from you. What are your thoughts or whatever,
Okay.
Yeah, so I could help you or I could show you my Woohoo account, our forms, and we could kind of tell you how to do that. And we could do that for everybody if that's something you guys want to do. We definitely suggest that.
I was thinking maybe next week on our call, Ashley, we could screen share and help them create a Woohoo, because Heather was having a hard time with the Woohoo too.
Okay, we could do that. How would you guys feel about next week doing the Woohoo on our call? And how would you guys feel about either doing a monthly or twice a month? We would log on to Zoom. It would be separate from our team call, or it could be our team call, whatever you guys feel would be best for your schedule, and do some like corrective criticism. Is that what it's called? Corrective criticism?
Yes.
Okay. So we would log on to your Facebooks and screen share, and we go to whoever is on my Facebook page. Be like, okay, well, this is great, but you could have did this a little differently. So next time what I would do was, and we just give each other advice, and we could get ideas from each other on what to post, because I feel like you guys should be kind of nailing your posts, since we have the I don't know what to post group going on right now. Our upline never did that for us, and I wish she did in the beginning, because my posts were terrible.
Yes, I agree.
So is that something that you guys would be down for?
I'm good with that.
Heather?
Yes.
Shannon, are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this week, let's focus on participating in our challenge group. Be the leaders that you guys are. Doing our vital behaviors. I'm going to start posting my tracker in our group. So if you guys want to go ahead and do the same thing, whether you finished it or not, you can just post it for accountability. So we want to get those invites out there. We want to get our posts on point. So let's all focus on, I know Barbara and I, we're holding each other accountable to post 3 times for the rest of the week. So I challenge all you guys to do that 3 to 5 times for the week and see how you feel, see how your business is going from there. And getting to Success Club. Anything else we want to focus on for the rest of the week? I think that's good. I don't want to do like too much.
Who's doing the team cup?
We didn't
I'm
figure
gonna do
that
it.
out yet.
We
No.
can only have, what, 5 members on a cup? And
I
there
think
can only
5
be one.
or 4.
I think it's
I
5.
thought it was 4, but Heather said 5.
I'll
Yeah.
look into it.
Heather already has 4, right?
Yeah. So I need one more.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna, or did you get Courtney on yours, Heather?
Yeah, she said she's willing to do it, so
So is she one of the 4 or no?
yeah, she's one of the 4. It's
Okay.
myself, her, Jessica, and then my brother.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I was going to talk to Catherine. I have another coach, Whitney. She's not really active. So we're going to each reach out to our team and see, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
I don't think you have to have 5. I think you can have up to 5.
Yeah.
And also, I know that you said your sister-in-law is doing it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe reach out. I know Kelly Waldeck. She might have some people that need, a team also. She's local. That might be fun.
All right. So let's focus on those things for the week. And last week I had a couple people that wanted to get to Emerald. So if you guys didn't get there ready, get to Emerald.
Make that decision.
Yeah, it's a decision. All right, guys. We're done for the day. For the morning.
All right.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of here.